Hello again. Well, it's late night on Monday evening. I have I made a movie Power Rangers shirt on, and so I guess it's time for Power Rangers Mega Force Episode 1 review, Mega Mission. So here we are, the milestone 20th season of Power Rangers, so especially Tower Gunsmoke is was one of the longest running live action programs ever. So definitely a testament to how the enduring legacy of the show. And so, but without this, and Super Mega Force make up the 20th season, so here we go. Starts out with a piece. Here's from Legendary War from half of the Sentai that they're using. It's going to be adapted from 2 Sentai, like MMPR, more than 1 Sentai, like MMPR was. It's a version of the Legendary War from Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger, in which it's a version that it's upon requested from Toei to only include Z Ranger Onward Rangers. Since a dream of our Red Ranger Troy, who's fresh off the bus in a new town. We got to a class, yes, and this claims, and we have, and there's a bit about which will be the most enduring species on the Earth. One claims that insects will outlast everything, but Rangers claims that humans will because of the value of unity. Just going on record to say there's a very MMPR like feel and look to it, so and have the equivalents of the villains. That's this season the war. It's also called the War Star. That Monstrix become Malcor, and Deraputa has become Creepox. So, as you can tell by speaking, that it's the first time I've seen a Sentai before I've seen the Power Rangers version. So I've spent a couple months watching Ghost Age to get ready for this. Okay. So, okay, gonna have a cut here. As you can very well tell, this season of team is made up of Troy, Gia, Emma, Noah, and Jake. The Power Rangers Mega Force. So we have another remix of the MPO theme, and what do you know? Ernie's back. I mean, last season it was Bulk and Skull, Bulk, then near the end Skull, then now we have Ernie back. I mean, there's a guy who ran the juice bar in the MPR, so you can tell I sound kind of old, so I'm talking like this. I mean, anyway, back to the main show. We have Gia and Emma arguing a bit, and Jake has a bit of a male gaze to Gia. They go to Ernie's Brain Freeze, which now he runs an ice cream shop up instead of a juice bar, and Braedon's equivalent Vrac sounds kind of funny, much deeper voice. And we have the equivalent of Data's Tenso, but it's pronounced Tensu instead of Tenso. And the equivalent of Master Head Gosei, Quester Fruitians with attitude again. So, they're all teleported to a new command center, and there's definitely something very familiar about all this. Tensu reminds me of Wally in design. He's less like the walking arcade game from Ghost Age, and more like Wally. Turns out Gosei was a student of the Zordon, and we see the Ranger keys on the shelf, which puts our mind at ease for the Gokaiger portion. So Jake is skeptical of this whole thing like Zack was, but Gosei explains it's about the aliens that invading the Earth, the War Star. They've been choosing to form a late team and carry on tradition of the Power Rangers. Emma looks pretty good too, to be honest. Kind of much like Kimberly did. So, Emma, the cycling environmentalist, becomes a Pink Ranger. Noah, the intelligent, becomes a Blue Ranger. Zack, the athletic, becomes a Black Ranger. Gia becomes a Yellow Ranger. And Troy, the pure of heart, becomes a Red Ranger. Once again, this is all very familiar, and Jake is still skeptic. Then they reveal the power cards and the Gosei Megazord to become the Gosei Great Megazord. Alright, so they get their Gosei morphers and they head out back to the surface. So at that moment they come across the foot soldiers of the season, the Loogies. So so they were called the BB in Ghost Age, and now they're called the Loogies. And also the first Unworth fight is every bit as goofy as the first Unworth fight in the MPR. So with that, they do pretty well at first, but then they're overpowered, so much like back in the day, it's Morphin time. We get a very flashy moving sequence after that. And they go for the weapons right away. I definitely like the way that the Gosu was just summon battle gear. I mean, it was summoned. I mean, the Gosei, it turns out it had summon. And Gosei, whatever, was okay, but just possible Gusto. I mean, Morph Fight is really exciting, and it's really taken on covers and all the classic wisecracks. Even though there are more other Lugis, they use all their attacks like the Phoenix Strike, Snake Strike, like Lion Strike, like Shark Strike, and the Phoenix, the Dragon Strike, the Troy Tornado, or Troy Needles, I call it. We get their first monster of the season, Scaraba the Rock Beetle. Well, they claim he's scaring the citizens, but the Power Rangers aren't afraid. They get the Mega Blasters and they have more Daka. By the way, I noticed the Mega Blasters on sale at Target a lot. I might pick one up if I feel I need. Eventually they blew up the rocket they're standing on. Then we have Sky Strikes, Earth Strikes, and Water Strikes. They activate the Mega Force Blaster with all their weapons, have a dynamic victory charge. So the way they destroy the first monster, Jake claims they got lucky, but Gosei says luck had nothing to do with it. Emma makes a comment about how it messes up the hair, but they all decide to join up, help become the team. Earth Defenders never surrender. So, first episode of Megaforce. There's just that I like Samurai Flying, it's just that Megaforce did everything a lot better this first time, and looks like I think everybody's fears were unfounded and minds put at ease. And looking forward to how they'll do with the season. So, in my verdict, I'm going to give his first episode a perfect 4 stars out of 4. And I'm really looking for the next episode. I would hope it's every bit as good. And that this rest of the season is good. I think the way they were able to do this one, they were able to put the first episode at the first time, and use a bit more, and use a bit more of the Saban's touch in it. So, anyway, that's all to say. Leave a comments box below, and I'll see you later.